It's time for the DSAM Live. I am Lisa Legs and it's all about love. You don't know the DSLAM Live is the daily self-love affirmations message using season 1 and 2 of the morning show, the foundation and resonation collections respectively. I'm Lisa Legs. It's all about love. And if you know, then you know you can't have love without self-love because where they do that at? Either ways, as we start off each day with a slam dunk, a real quick snippet, 10 to 15 minutes of affirmations, including me wilding and freestyling at the end. So, catch a vibe with me as we start off with our song of the day, which today is from Yardcore with Concrete Jungle. Good morning! Wagwan!
Man celebrate the rise and all his enemies scatter. No matter, I'm flatter. That's where I deal with the matter. Can't sell him the world. No, they can't sell him the man, no. Oh, we go. Yes, if you know what you know, you would have back up and one. And if you know what you know, don't make me raise no alarm. Trying to reap on my soul. Yeah, you gonna pick up off the gun. Rasta not eat that toe. I'm broken on the place of my man. I'm broken on the place of my live. Foundation I'm built in the cash for nothing. Them not beg and them never want give. Not even no light much less I want to live. I'm too tired when I work like shit. Never yet see them in a dark like this. Wanna see me or hurt my chest. No, you never hurt mine. Hurt mine. No, you never hurt my time. Hurt mine. That you hurt my time. Hurt mine. I hurt. Oh, yes, if you know what you know, you would have walked up on one. And if you know what you know, don't let your raise no love. Try to reap on my soul. Yeah, you could have picked up on the gun. Rasta not eat that toe. I'm broken at the place of my man. Concrete jungle. Dynamics without the mumble. Concrete jungle. Real iron man never crumble. Concrete jungle. Can't just break like concrete jungle. Snake on the knees, snake jungle.
You heard the man. Concrete Jungle. Special big up to Imad anchoring love in South Africa. Wagwan. Big up yourself, everybody. This is Lisa Legs. Welcome to the DSLAM Live. The daily self-love affirmations message as I use season 1 and 2 affirmations from the morning show, aka the foundation and the resonation collection. We started off with our song of the day today from Yardcore with Concrete Jungle. And if you know what you know you need to balance out the thing. When you're in the concrete jungle, you gotta go the extra mile. And it's that same extra mile that we're talking about today when it comes to being compassionate with yourself, okay? For today's Venus Day self-love message, to consider, it looks like we already have affirmations, to consider compassionate options while calibrating recent shifts with gratitude for clarity. A Venus Day self-love message to consider compassionate options while calibrating recent shifts with gratitude for clarity. As I use these affirmations that I've collected from season one, the foundation, and season two, the resonation experience from the morning show. If you've been vibing with me, you know I started the morning show in my backyard, just an offering to the world because I was a new mom and we had closed Art of Healing Community Center for renovations and also for me to calibrate mom life. Now, while learning how to calibrate being a mom while still serving the world, I would meditate every day as we play some sweet reggae music, vibing together in my backyard, and I share one affirmation per day in each topic. In the foundation, aka season one, on a 7 topic rotation, and in season two, a 3 topic rotation. In the season one foundation journey, we build that strong foundation of self love using topics like being present, temperance, being mindful, self awareness, mental transmutation, being present, self love habits, manifestation. So when people ask me questions I have no idea about, Odium Rex on YouTube, I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay? I'm here anchoring love, sharing affirmations as love keys to unlock more of you to you. Do you want to live your potential into reality? Why sleep through your dreams when you can live them in clarity? And that's actually fitting for the time of the world that we're in time and space. Neptune going into Pisces, making the world such a dreamy place where you can actually live your dreams. So I dare you to dream. I dare you to imagine the life you want to live, because I promise you, things are not what they seem. Alright, so let's get into these affirmations. Matter of fact, let me read the tea tag from the tea that I've been sipping this morning. You know, I got one sip left. Okay, so my tea tag says, one thorn of experience is worth a whole wilderness of warnings. We also have if you truly love nature, you will find beauty everywhere. Now, it's interesting because we could put those two together because we're considering for today's Venus Day self-love message, considering options while calibrating recent shifts with gratitude for clarity. Now, these recent shifts could be shift delicious, so delicious and so nutritious, but also they could also have been like medicine, because a lot of us, when we fight change slaps us around. So if we truly love nature, we find beauty everywhere. A Vincent Van Gogh message on my tea tag. With one thorn of experience is worth a whole wilderness of warning. This is actually how we can calibrate with gratitude for clarity, by paying attention to what we already see to be the clarity of the shifts that are occurring. Now, we have Inner Child 2.4 from the Resonation. I am sensitive. With Inner Child 1.4, I fondly recall my youth. Inner Child 4.2, leave room for growth. Wow. 2.4 and 1.2 from the same topic. I am sensitive with leave room for growth. Because I am sensitive, I know I'm going to leave room for growth. Because when I'm leveling up, new levels, you know what they say, new levels, new devils, right? But it comes with the growth. When you go into a new level, you're expecting yourself to learn new things. We have Reveal and Heal 4.3, seize your Zen. that is definitely one way to consider compassionate options while calibrating. Because once you're in a zenful place, you can actually exercise and put some compassion in the place. You know what I'm saying? Especially if there's no compassion there for you, you know what you gotta do. Anchor Love Crew, you gotta put the compassion there. Reveal and Heal 3.4, Faith flips the script. With Synchronicity 1.7, Gratitude overcomes fear. And Reveal and Heal 3.7, we must master moods. You know, this is exactly what I was talking about with fighting shifts and fighting change. A lot of times, the people that fight change are just not comfortable with change. And it's because of fear. They fear the unknown, they fear the unexpected, and they fear what they cannot control. Faith flips the script, and gratitude overcomes fear. From the foundation deck, we only have one affirmation that jumped out. Temperance 1.3, I protect my energy. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Mental Transmutation 4.1, identify what's inside. Being present allows me to truly, properly identify what's inside. As we must master moves is here from Reveal and Heal 3.7. This is actually how I identify what's inside. While protecting my energy, I decide the best way to protect my energy, first of all, is to contain it. So when I identify what's inside, containing myself so I can pay attention and observe myself and observe the way I'm responding and reacting to the world around me, I'm able to seize my zen. Right? Reveal and Heal 4.3, seize your zen. It positions me to balance by breathing, being present, and smiling. It gives me control. We must master moods. Reveal and Heal 3.7, with gratitude overcomes fear. Exercising gratitude in the moment positions me to truly strong arm these emotions and master the mood that I'm in. When I position myself to fondly recall my youth, Inner Child 1.4, let me tell you something. Children are precocious, they are bold and daring. They are gonna be mastering some new things. Imagine how scary it is as a baby to learn how to walk. But you do it anyway, no matter how much you fall, right? So let's tap into that inner child vibe as we fondly recall our youth, while, obviously leaving room for growth is that inner child affirmation, because we just automatically assume that children are here to learn. But we learn something new every day. And if we leave room for growth in the way we plan and dream up our future, knowing that these recent shifts that we're calibrating, we might not even know the fullness thereof of the shift that's happening. So as we leave room for growth, knowing that we're going to learn some more, I am sensitive. So while I leave room for growth, I'm making sure that I create room for me to have a safe space to calibrate, a safe space to consider compassionate options, a safe space to be present and receive everything that the universe is affording for me in these shifts that are occurring. Because if everybody's been complaining about the system being messed up, doesn't it mean that the system crumbling is a gift to us? So let us embrace with gratitude, because gratitude overcomes fear, because these shifts are here. The endings are here, and with the endings come new beginnings. And once we anchor love, we're going to always be counting our winnings as we identify what's inside. Remember, Reveal and Heal 3.4, faith flips the script. All right? Gratitude, baby. And speaking of gratitude, I'm grateful for the chance to anchor love right here. Let me be clear. And that gratitude does help with overcoming fear, because it's time for the bars. And as I do my best to drop my syllables neatly, I hope that you see stars, when you look in the mirror and see your own glow. As I anchor love every day, transparent with my learn and grow. As I grow in flow, if you don't know, My name is Lisa Legs and I rep the art of the lady. I put my lace gloves on plus my sacred armor so you can see that I'm standing on business, baby. And today we're standing in divine feminine authority because it's Venus Day. I'm here to rap, but I'm not here to play. I'm here to slay. And when I say slay, I mean with my first eye, the Care Bear type of way. Because it's all mind. You can even call me a mentalist. I'm here and I don't miss. And I try my best not to diss. I try not to be crude, lewd, or rude because I'd rather anchor love and exude gratitude. I'd rather do the things to uplift my and your mood. And as I uplift our mood, and you see that it's such a beautiful place that it could be when we create the love in the world that we want to see, when we create the change in the world we want to see. And as I unfurl, I might just twirl, because deep down inside I still nurture that little girl. See, that empowers me. And I exude gratitude for clarity because gratitude overcomes fear. Synchronicity 1.7 right here. That's one of the affirmations that came out today. And these affirmations are love keys that I can use to live my life in the way that I can be the best version of myself in every way. Okay? And remember, all roads lead to art of healing. Gratitude.